up, me ducks? It's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Wow, it has been a while. Saying just over 3 weeks since I last did a pre-recorded walkthrough video. And that's mainly in part because, you know, obviously a week in New York and then straight into Christmas, going away, staying with my sisters and that sort of thing. But I'm back. I hope everybody had a lovely Yule and Christmas, whichever you celebrate, or indeed, like me, if you celebrate both. I hope you had a lovely time. Just before I broke up from work, which was, wow, 2.5 weeks ago now, I received a package from Cheryl. It came just in time before I broke up. I got it upside down. And I've not had a look in this yet to see what it is, because I just had to literally kind of bring it home and pack and leave. But let's have a look at what we have here. These are decks, I'm assuming, that Cheryl would normally do during the, I love this eye one. She does her own altar cards of the Witch's Runes, which are really, really nice quality. And yeah, they just make great altar cards, in my opinion. We have the Fool. That's timely in terms of when this arrived, setting out on an adventure. And then we have a Merry Christmas card. So yeah, so Cheryl and I usually do the spotlight videos, but since since the end of summer really, Bobby, her son, has been in hospital, is still in hospital, and Cheryl's kind of living there as well to support him, but hoping to be home in the next couple of weeks, fingers crossed. So let's have a look at what we've got and what we're going to be looking at doing today. So we have the Sisters of the Fae. Ah, Sisters of the Fae. That looks like a pretty deck. I've got a lot. I mean, there's been an absence of like 3.5 weeks, but I've got a lot to show you from things that I bought, things that I received from Christmas. Oh, Transcendence Map Oracle card by Erin Schutz. I've seen this. This looks really interesting. And I still need to do my top 10 decks of 2024, which I'm planning on doing tomorrow. Oh, the Bloodlands Oracle. Oh, these are cool. I'm not a huge Oracle person, as you know, but these ones are pretty cool. Untamed Beauty of the Natural Worlds. I think I might do this one first, Bloodlands Oracle, although I'm very interested in the Transcendence Map Oracle cards. And the Sisters of Fae look nice as well. But anyway, we'll start off with Bloodlands Oracle. So I'll just turn this over so we've got a more neutral background. It's upside down, the little things. And I don't know if anybody's seen this. But again, every deck that I'm showing here is available through Cheryl's shop, Oneness Emporium. So do check that out. The link will be in the description. And as always, there's a 10% off code, Hermits10. If there's anything you see that's not on special offer already, then you can have a 10% discount, which is very generous of Cheryl to provide that. So yeah, it's fun to be back and doing unboxings again. But tomorrow, I will take a break from unboxings. Tomorrow I will do my top 10 decks of the year, because we're almost out of the year now, and this is the latest I think I've ever left it. All right, so the packaging on this is really nice. It's like in a square box, just kind of square. It's a little bit longer on the sides. And it's got this metallic red Bloodlands Oracle embossed on it. And then it says Amori Abbott, which are obviously the creators. Same on the sides here. Really, really nice. It's by Schiffer, well, Red Feather. So yeah, really, really like it. It's a magnetic, I think, yeah, magnetic closure box that opens like this. And on the inside, it says, every facet of the world is awake and you within it. David Abram and Maury Abbott. All right, so we've got a book. It looks like we've got red edged cards, which is nice. This is the red edge that they've started doing a lot recently. I'm trying to think of a deck that I've just not long had from Schiffer, and they do this matte red edging. Is it Inner Eye? I can't think. But anyway, there's a couple of decks that's had that now, which is really nice. And it's got a tray that is quite enclosed at the top and bottom, so cards can't slip out. So then we've got a little book, nice book. Looks like it's got black and white images. Oh, I love this stone circle. The stone circle, communion, connection, higher understanding. We get an upright and a reversed meaning. So love this, that it's of the natural world. This is really nice. So let's see the Earth Has No Sorrow That Earth Cannot Heal by John Muir. Oh, look at these images. Introduction, the elements, bloodlands, readings and author's notes. So tells you a little bit about the elements here, which I have on my arm. That's really nice explanation if you're new to learning about the elemental associations, bloodlands, the sapling. Then we go straight into the cards. Bit on readings on the back, different spreads, and then a quote from Maury Abbott. Doesn't give you page, oh it does at the top, 109, 110, 111, 112 pages. So, and again, it's got that same cold stamping, the metallic red. I'm going to bring the camera down and we'll have a look at the cards in greater detail. Okay, so we'll take the band off. Now, the only thing I have noticed, and it might not bother a lot of people, that's not the best way of doing that, is it? Let's just take it off. Is that the band does leave marks on the edges of your cards, as you can see. On these matte ones anyway, that's what they've I've noticed happens a few times. Okay, so I'm going to remove this just because it's a little bit, that might be a bit better. We have, and do you notice there is the elemental association at the top left hand corner as well, but we have sapling. So the little tree sapling starting out, which is the first card. These are the backs, by the way, as well, which are reversible. It's interesting that they're in black and white. I don't know if I would have preferred this in colour or not. We'll see as we go. We've got this footpath here through, which looks like quite a rocky terrain, quite an arduous journey ahead. That's what it's given off to me. The dolmen, love that. Darkness, look at that starry sky. That gives a sense of laying on your back and just looking up into the night sky, the trees, the way you're looking up at them. The moon bow, which is beautiful. It's very grainy. It's not like just a black and white deck. It is quite a grainy deck, and I'm sure that's done purposely. It's almost like it's using an old camera to capture the distant range. I'm just going to have a quick look at the book. I thought it might give you a reason why it's done in this kind of grainy black and white, but it doesn't, and it's just a paragraph for the introduction, which says, inside you is a wild world, the Bloodlands, an internal landscape where cartomantic and geographic journeys are taken. Winding rivers, sprawling mountains, deep oceans and vast forests stretch out in all directions, formed by your life, explored, rediscovered, lived in and died in many times over. Sometimes you felt lost, bewildered, thunderstruck, entombed, or at a precipice in your life. Sometimes you've reached an apex, been a refuge, or found a place to rest. Nevertheless, there are old trails to walk again and new trails to blaze. To explore your inner landscape is to better understand yourself in relation to it, and so the Bloodlands Oracle is designed as a guide through the waypoints, landforms, elements, and environmental cataclysms in the dark and ever-changing place. What world will you bring to light along the way? Yes, I thought it might, I mean, it's beautiful. There's something about it, it's quite haunting. And even though this is about exploring your inner landscape, this does feel very external to me. But if I sit with these images, it's about how they make us kind of react to the images, how we feel in response to seeing these images, or putting ourselves in this landscape to get a deeper sense of what's going on internally. The meadow is beautiful. The lightning strike. The burnt snag. The cavern. Love that. Shadow. Wow, look how powerful that image is. And that has the air suit associated with it. The air element, I should say. The Alpine Lake, obviously, is water. The High Fells. Imagine dwelling in that cave there, the view you'd have. Mountain Pass. The Solitary Peak. Twilight. The Tomb. The Crown Fire. It almost reminds me of the a black and white version of The Forest Witch by Sons of Asgard. And at first I was saying, oh, I kind of wish this was colour, but I have a deck very similar in colour, which is the Forest Witch Oracle. So I quite like having this for the polar opposite, different end of the spectrum. The river, the confluence, the falls. Interesting that that's not a water element, it's air. The island, it's earth. Oh, and then we have the spirit, of course, I forgot about that. Oh, look at this, stone circle. It's beautiful. The erratic. The gateway. Eruption. Wow, that looks very desolate. The chasm. reverse log. That's interesting. And the Ancient Forest. Wow, that was a surprising deck. It's not one I've heard of, and it's very powerful. Having these grainy black and white images, that's kind of like the card backs, isn't it? Well, it is. It's just that they've mirror reversed it. Having these kind of grainy images, at first I was like, not sure, but actually it does make these images seem a little bit more barren and bleak, which and quite isolating, which is interesting and something I really need to sit with and explore. But have you heard of this deck before, the Bloodlands Oracle? Do you have it? Let me know your thoughts. As always, thank you for watching. I will be back later today with a live. Chris is joining me, and we're going to be doing our unboxing day bash, because Boxing Day was 2 days ago now, but with being away, we're having an unboxing day, and we will do some unboxing as well. See what we did there? Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.